up, my booksies? It has been a hot minute since I uploaded to YouTube. It's been crazy. I look like shit, but that'll make sense in a second. So, it's been a few months since I have sat down and recorded a video for YouTube for my 16, I think, subscribers. But hopefully what I've got in mind will bring a few more eyes to my videos. During the few months that I have been, let's just say, MIA, let's not get into it. It's been a tough year. It's been hell on everybody. I rediscovered my love for makeup. Thanks to a certain YouTube channel, which if you're not following it or subscribe to it or watching it, you really should, especially if you like true crime stories and makeup. Go check out Bailey Sarian. She's absolutely amazing. I will leave a link down in my description. No, I don't know her personally. No, I'm not being told to say this. I just saw her videos and I was like, I want to start doing makeup again. And then I was like, oh my goodness. I don't want to be a copycat, but maybe I can try to do my makeup while I discuss books on my channel. And there will probably be more vlogging soon. I'll try, I promise. It just gets so dull in my life sometimes that there's not much to vlog. But hopefully it'll change soon. Again, my husband has started live streaming on Twitch. Maybe we can vlog some of that sometime. Put some of the videos on YouTube. You never know. It's almost a new year, hopefully with a lot more good things happening. We can only hope. I have been active on my bookstagram. I took like a month's break because quite frankly I was just having some issues. Let's just call it issues. We'll stick to that. But without further ado, let's try this. But first, just a little disclaimer. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, we will be discussing Fated by Alison Knoll. You guys voted for this on my bookstagram for my next videos when I was posting last. Strange things have been happening to Dare Santos. Animals follow her. Crows mock her. Glowing people appear from nowhere. Worried that Dare's having a breakdown, her mother sends her to stay with her grandmother she's never met, who lives on the dusty plains of Enchantment, New Mexico. There, Dare crosses paths with Dace, a gorgeous guy with unearthly blue eyes. Guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a sucker for blue eyes, especially if it's guys with black hair. So, just put the book down because I'm going to get makeup on it. I'm just going to start putting my hair back. Are you guys liking the Harley Quinn look? Like original Harley Quinn, not blonde with pink and blue. I don't get why they changed her. She's incredibly sexy as is. Now I start with putting a little bit of this on my face. It just makes the makeup stick a little better. Yes, I'm filming at night. I've got new lights in the office. And then I use this spongy to just, I don't put too much on because then it's very difficult to get your makeup to not swish around. Okay, this is actually perfect for my first makeup and books video because Dare's mom, I think her name is Jenica if I remember correctly, is a famous makeup artist in the book. Dare calls her mom Jenica because everyone else called her Jenica while Dare was growing up, so she figured, that's normal, I'm just gonna do it too. Which, I guess I kind of understand, like, her mom's cool with it, so who are we to judge? It's actually on the set of a movie that her mom was a makeup artist for, that Dare had a little freak out. Yeah. She was going out with you know, this heartthrob actor. Oh my goodness, he's so sexy, you know, one of those that thinks the sun rises and sets when he gets out of bed in the morning. I hate guys like that. I don't know, just my opinion. But there, she does say from the beginning, she doesn't go out with these douchewads because she thinks she's gonna find love or anything. She just wants to have fun. I mean, she's a teenage girl. From her descriptions, she's very attractive. And, I mean, wouldn't you want to be seen with a heartthrob? I mean, get you on the cover of magazines, bruh. So they're going out into the town square, just walking around. I'm pretty sure this guy, his name's Vane, because he is vain as fuck, was going out with her intending to hook up. Now, I don't know if there is a virgin in the beginning of the series. She never really goes into much detail about that. Yeah, I look pale, don't worry, there's a method to my madness. As said in my little video before this, I'm not a pro. Not even close. I'm just having fun, because why the hell not? So they're out in the square. They got nice henna tattoos done. And Vane is like, okay, we're gonna make out right here in an alley, because that's normal. Now guys, just a little bit of something here. I'm gonna add extra, because I do my eyes first. Because that way, if you mess up, you don't need to redo your foundation. Don't worry, I'm not gonna say vampire pale for long. Don't stress. While they're making out, Dare starts hearing the sound of crows. Kind of like following her, like she's been hearing it for a while. But, nay, something's wrong. She decides that while they're making out, she's gonna see why the hell she's hearing these birds, because that's not normal. But when she does turn around, she not only sees crows everywhere, but she sees creepy, glowing people. Ghosts? I don't know. But between the dead people, and I probably should have mentioned this, is Dare's father, Alejandro. Now, it's pretty obvious from the name that this is where Mexico and the names come in. I don't know about you guys, but I seriously love Latino names. I think they're so pretty and creative. You know, I don't know, maybe that's just me. But she sees all these glowing people. Some of them are just heads, spiked heads, by the way. But they're all screaming out to her. They want to talk to her. But obviously, she has no freaking clue what the hell is going on. So she's kind of losing her shit, yeah? In the middle of this town square, Dare is going batshit crazy. Now, this isn't good for little Mr. Vane's reputation, especially when she freaks out so much and he tries to calm her down, and she basically attacks him. Now, obviously, this gets her landed in a hospital to be psychically evaluated. You know, because she must be crazy. She was screaming about seeing glowing people and attacking a super sexy heartthrob movie star. Yeah, she's got to be nuts for attacking him. Oh, I don't know, Dare. I kind of agree with you on that one. So she wakes up, she's chained to the bed. Her mom doesn't have any freaking clue what to do about this. So they just decide, okay, Dare, we're going to drug you up, and then we're going to go and fly home. to Los Angeles, where they don't even really have a permanent residence. Because, as I say, Jenica is a makeup artist, so they travel around, see the whole world. I wish it was my mother. Yeah, sorry, that was me. They go home. They're still drugged up and still losing her shit from time to time. Because, let's face it, the drugs just don't always work. They just don't. It doesn't always work. But her mom, not really knowing what to do, luckily, one morning, receives a call from a woman that we will grow to love with the name of Paloma. Now, Paloma was Alejandro's mom. You got it, guys, she's Dare's grandmother. And Dare has never met her, didn't even know this woman existed until recently. And Paloma says that she knows how to help Dare. Because it's just, she's a herbalist and she's pretty sure she knows how to help Dare and fix her up a bit. So Jenica tells Dare, listen honey, you're going to Enchantment, New Mexico to live with your grandmother that you've never met, but don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah, she ain't winning any Mother of the Year awards. I get that she did it for a good reason, but I would go with my child, at least for the first week, you know, or something, just to make sure that this woman isn't batshit crazy. Because you don't know. You're not there. You don't know what she does. But she does go, even though she really didn't want to. She complains the entire ride because Paloma can't even go and get her herself. She sends a family friend, a dude, a guy, obviously. And Dare is thinking up any and all excuses. Like, Mom, or, well, Jenica, maybe this dude's like a rapist. We don't know. We don't know him at all. Jenica doesn't fall for anything, basically telling Dare she's just throwing a temper tantrum. Yeah, because teenagers do that. That I know, because I was a teenager. So Dare meets up with this dude. They drive all the way to Enchantment, and she meets Paloma, her grandma. So her grandma's like, okay, now I can definitely help you, but let me start with telling you what's going on. In our family, when you turn 16, your gifts as a soul seeker are awakened. And they're like, what the hell is up with this woman? She's crazy. So Dare tries to run away. This is where the one twin, which I'm so sad that he's the bad guy, Cade, comes in. Cade works at his father's bar, the Rabbit Hole, and she sees him outside having a smoke. Because, yeah, teenage boys smoke. I'm not even going to say something because I started smoking when I was like, what, 16? Don't judge me. Anyway, so she sees him, but something's really odd. Because she swears that she sees his tongue. When it comes out, it's like a snake's tongue. Like, the fuck just happened? Yeah, weird. But obviously she's like, it's my imagination. And then she sees something. I'm trying not to give away like too many spoilers, because then people won't want to go read the book themselves, and you have to. It's one of my favorite series. So she runs from what she sees then, and unfortunately she's kind of hit by a car and breaks her leg. Skip a few days into the future, she has a cast on. She's back with Paloma, and her mom is obviously freaking out because how could you do this? Now, after she saw that thing come out of Cade's mouth, she started believing her gran a little bit, because there are good soul seekers and then there are bad soul seekers, the coyotes. You guessed it, folks. Kate's family is the coyotes. They're the bad guys. Bad Kate. So, there's also a prophecy about the twins and then Dare. So Kate wants to do anything and everything possible to make sure Dare likes him, join his forces, because he wants to become strong enough to overtake his father and basically run the whole town of enchantments, which, I'm sorry, isn't really much, because the coyotes are assholes. So, Dare decides, okay, now cool, it's fine, Gran, I believe you, let's start my training. Because her father died thanks to the fact that he ran away before he could be trained as a soul seeker. That's just wrong. So if Dare had kept running or they kept her medicated, she would have been dead. Drugs are bad. Don't do them. There's a person that smokes, but let's not talk about it. Yeah, so Dare is like, okay, let's do this. Now there's this little thing that you have to do. It's really cool. You go into this kind of like hypnotic state, and you find your spirit animal. And funny enough, Dare's is a raven, and she's just like, really? You guys were tormenting me in a town square. Now you're my spirit animal. Okay, I guess that's cool. That's fine. I'll take what I can get. And after that, when she's ready, Paloma sends her on what is called a vision quest. Now, in this, you are to stay in a freaking cave until you know you're ready to go out. Like, it's an instinctual thing, I guess. All the Santos family, that's Paloma's surname, just by the by, have done this vision quest. That's how you begin your journey to become a soul seeker. Yeah, cool. You guys with me so far, right? Okay, cool. So, Dare goes into this cave, still has her cast on and everything. You know, she's kind of broken her leg, but she goes into the cave. She knows she can't do this, because you're in there, you don't have food, you don't have water, you have one candle. Hello? How long am I supposed to stay in here? Oh, you don't know? Okay. But she does it. She goes in and she discovers on the wall all her ancestors' names have been carved in. So I'm not even going to get into this too much, because as I said, I tend to get too involved in telling the story, and then I give away too many spoilers. But things show up that try to get her to get out of the cave before she should. But then one night, she hallucinates that a boy with long black hair and crystal blue eyes tell her she can do this. She has to stay inside the mouth of the cave, which is lined with salt. If she ever wants to be with him, she has to do this. I should probably mention that she's been having dreams about this dude since the beginning of the book. Like, this girl be psychic. So she's like, okay, I can do this. She finds her strength. She calls on her spirit animal and her ancestors as spirit animals, like there's a bear. And when she finally, she's like ready. She's like, I know I'm good. I got this. The animals eat her. Yeah, they eat her, but she wakes up. She's alive. She did it. Her cast is off. Her leg is fine. She feels amazing. Yeah, she did it. She completed her vision quest. Now it's time for her to start her next journey. High school, where she has to go because she needs to see how strong the coyotes' hold is on the town of enchantment. Okay, she goes, and we meet this girl. You know, every high school book or book that has a high school in it has that one bitch. We've discussed this before. There's always this one bitch. She's so bitchy, I can't even remember her name. But I will tell you guys in the next video, because I can't remember it right now. Obviously, you're picking fun at the new girl. She dresses funny. You know, typical biatch behavior. But she also meets a girl with the name Sochi. And Sochi is so nice. I love her. She doesn't know that Sochi is also seeing Paloma to get help with learning certain things, because Sochi's blind, guys. Like, she cannot see. Except she can. She sees in a way that normal people can't. A psychic way. Which is why she sees Paloma. Now, Angel Sochi, they become best friends. Awesome, amazing. But Dace, remember Dace is Cade's twin brother, but Dace is the good guy. Cade is not. Later on, Dare explains that you can see the difference in their eyeballs, because Cade's eyes seem to suck in the light, like, I'm gonna suck in your soul. Whereas Dace's eyes seem to reflect the light. Cute. And he's in the same school, obviously. It's a small town. Duh. Oh. This is not a bubble. So they get to know each other. Eventually they run into each other. And, like I said, there's 3 dimensions. I forgot to mention this. The upper, which is basically heaven, I guess. The middle, which is earth. And then the lower, which you would think is hell, but it isn't. It's actually just a really cool place. They run into each other at this beautiful, enchanted spring. If you dare hurt yourself, just put your hurt part into the water and it basically heals you. I need that spring in my life, like right now, please. So that's when they start getting a little bit romantically involved. Dare learns that she can communicate with animals. Well, Paloma told her how to do it. She didn't just go, I can talk to bunnies. You know, she had to learn all this. She has to get into the mind of the animals, adopt that soul seeker persona. While doing this, she does spy on El Coyote quite often. Remember El Coyote? Cade and his part of the family. Okay. So she spies on them. She learns where there's this vortex in the rabbit hole, the club, bar, whatever. There's this place and there's this party. It's a Dia de los Muertos party. Day of the Dead people. Everyone's wearing sugar masks. Well, skulls, sugar skulls. I so want to go to a party like that. I think it would be absolutely awesome. So she goes. I think her name's Lita. Yeah, the bad bitch's name is Lita. This is where everything turns around. They start like super respecting each other. Yeah, because Lita learns that Dare was dating the Vain Wick. Heartthrob. And they get a little bit closer, thank God. But Dare isn't just at the party to have fun, guys. No. She's there to go into the vortex and try to stop Cade from raising all his fucking ancestors. By raising, I mean literally raising the dead. Making a demon fucking army. Nice, eh? That's so cool. That's amazing there, Cade. That's so gonna convince your dad you're not a waste of space. So she makes it into the vortex. But, problem. There are too many of Kate's ancestors for her to handle alone. She has her awesome knife, the Athame. I hope I said that right, because I am not sure. So she has her Athame. She's kicking ass and taking names. But her main concern was getting her grandmother's soul back. Because Kate kind of stole it there for a while. She does get it back, but because she was more focused on that, most of lovely Katie boy's ancestors, unfortunately, aren't caught or killed or anything. Nope, they are free. Lovely. Yay, just what the world needed. More demons. Yeah. They're freed, which is what brings us, well, the rest of the books, really. Because now Dare has to find all these douchewads and destroy them. Which, I mean, it's Dare. From what I've told you guys, I think she sounds badass. Like, she's super badass. I wish I was like badass. I'd probably run away screaming in the other fucking direction. Like, demon? No. So she does her best. She finally gets her grandmother's soul back to her. She convinces her mom that she wants to stay in enchantment with her grandma because that's where she's happy. Now Jenica is obviously worried as hell because she is convinced that Dare is only staying in enchantment because of Dace. Which I would help. I'll stay forever. Take me. But it's not the only reason, obviously. I mean, she knows she has more training to do. She knows that she has to kind of save the fucking world. Basically. 16-year-old girl, guys, has to save the world. Isn't that just always the case? It's so tragic. But yeah, so she does convince her mom finally that she wants to stay there. Paloma starts to heal. She's getting better. Dace and Dare's relationship blossoms and blooms like it does. You know how it goes. Everyone knows how it goes. Luckily, her mom finally lets up and she's like, okay, you can stay. But you have to call me like every day. I want to see that your grades are good. Yeah, okay, Mom, sure. Not a problem there. I'm like super smart. Although Dare doesn't really go to school most of the time in the next books because she's too busy kicking ass and taking names. I don't know, guys. Like, when Paloma told her the first time and she ran away, like, I guess I kind of understand. But is it just me that would be like, bitch, I always knew I'm special. I'm mystical, yeah. I would love that. I would love to be, like, all magic and shit. Like, right now I think my spirit animal is probably a possum. Or a sloth. I actually did do a thing a while back. My aunt helped me with oracle cards that tell you, if you ask the right questions, what your spirit animal is. And I actually got an owl, which I'm super happy about because I love owls. They're so pretty. I want to get a pet owl and name it Hedwig. Oh my god, so original, I know. But I don't know, maybe let me know down in the comments, guys, like, wouldn't you just absolutely love to know that you're different? I mean, I guess the whole, oh my goodness, I have to save the world thing's a bit of a bitch, but otherwise, I really wouldn't mind it. Like, I mean, I would love to think that there's more out there than just what we perceive every day. Like, if you don't believe in magic, that's just sad. Because you don't believe in anything. You need something to believe in. Stubborn powder. I look much better in my mirror than I look on my camera. I don't get it. It's so pale on here. Hopefully you guys can see the end result better when I take my thumbnail. Okay, I tried. I'll fix the lighting and everything. I'm poor. I don't have money for the right lights yet. It's almost Christmas. Maybe someone will get them for me. Yeah, I would love to believe there's something more out there. Something a bit more mystical, which is actually, I think, the last book's name is... No, second last book's name is Mystic. One of my favorites in the series. Mattifying setting spray. Where was I? I was ranting about there. Okay, no, cool, I got it. So, Dare stays with her grandmother. Her mom leaves, heads back to Los Angeles. You know, the city of lost angels. And for a while, everything's fine. Except that winter's around the corner, and since El Coyote took over, there hasn't been snow at all. Not even a little bit. So, Dare will be learning how to control the elements and save the small town of enchantment. I'll pretend you guys are dazed. I don't know, guys, like, let me know, what do you think? Dare. Weird name, like, kind of almost sounds like she's a dairy product. But, would you guys freak out? Do you believe that there is something more to this lovely universe that we just don't know about yet, or some of us just don't believe in? Like, I'm obviously a believer in the paranormal. I'm a huge believer in the paranormal. I love reading my oracle cards. I'm just a very spiritual being, like, in general. I believe in God. I worship God. I just don't really believe in hell. And some things in the Bible just don't make sense to me. But I'm pretty sure that's everyone. Every now and again, at least. But, yeah. The only other thing I will say is that everything works out in the end. Because that's not really a spoiler. That's just like, don't stop watching me talk about this series because you're afraid someone's gonna die, or everything turns out for the better. Well, guys, that was Fated by #1 New York best-selling author Alison Knoll, who brought you the Immortals series. Maybe I'll do that one next. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. I do not like this light because I look absolutely amazing in my mirror and absolutely horrible on my camera. Gonna have to fix that, but not now, so please excuse it. Join me, please, next week when I discuss book 2 in this amazing series, Echo. I kind of tried to match my eyes with the cover, but I think I did more of a flame thing here. I think this looks more like the Lost books. But we'll figure it out. Well, let's just pretend it looks alike, okay? Let's just imagine it. But please don't forget to stake that like button. Leave a comment down below. I love hearing from people. Hit that bell icon with a silver bullet and subscribe. Share the love, guys. And please do go look at my Bookstagram account at Gypsy's Book. No, not Gypsy's Book anymore. I changed it. At Books the Gypsy TV. For more bookish content. I do make up, I call it book looks on Insta. I do that all the time. Actually, that's my thing now. But let me know what you guys think of the look. I know it's not amazing. I'm not amazing. It's just something I do for fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Please have a lovely morning, afternoon, day, evening, whatever, wherever you are. I'm filming this on a Thursday evening. It'll be uploaded by Saturday. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to call this. Maybe I'll vlog me getting my knee tattoo on Saturday when I have a nice little party with my cousins. But guys, for now, I have to love and leave you. I will see you guys in the next video next week. Bye!